Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. Grounded out his first time. That one almost got him.
That's a ball. That's inside.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Cronenworth off of first with 2 away. And that misses off the outside edge.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Next for the Padres, Tirso Ornelas.
One ball, no strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And that one fouled off. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That one the other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. And we're back. Bottom 4, and now Christian Walker. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Cronenworth makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Yainer Diaz, and he's already singled in this game. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Grounded out his first time up. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're headed to the 5th. All tied 1-1. Back here in Houston, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Elias Diaz. On the inside corner for a strike.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them. So they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-2, the count.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Full count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Luis Ariz stands in. 1 for 2. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
It's 0-1.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hauls it in, 2 away. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 in this one.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Pitch misses outside, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Next pitch is outside. Jackson Merrill in the San Diego on deck circle. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Score remains tied 1-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these Astros need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Gamble in the box here lets that one go for a ball. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
2-1.
One down, base is empty. That one misses. Now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Flied to right his first time. That clips the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball.
Let's go, Astros! All right, let's go.
The 0-2. Got him. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for Houston. Still tied 1-1. Back here at Dyken Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Valdez back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brian Abreu, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Scott also getting ready. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And misses inside. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Caleb Ort. Go ahead run on base. Now Machado up here. He's already homered here in this one.
Runner,
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. throw to second.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
And another ball.
That's in.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
2-2's the count.
Just off the inside edge.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 down. Jake Cronenworth now at the plate. 33 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing, called strike. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one missed.
That missed. That's a
He's
ball.
really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a good eye there.
Count is full.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Double-barreled action
0-1.
in the bullpen for San Diego. Jason Adam getting loose out there. Estrada warming up as well. And a curve is down and in.
1-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So up next, Isaac Paredes. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not
strike.
throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here.
2-2.
In the dirt, and the runner holds.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
That one is absolutely belted, and it's into the gap. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. Relay throw home. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for Yu Darvish, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Sean Reynolds.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Ball one, no strikes. And another ball.
2-0.
And that's outside. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Man at second. Got him swinging.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
So next up for Houston, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Hit in the air out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
2-2.
That one outside, and the count's full. Jeremy Pena waiting to hit for Houston. Man on second, 2 down. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. There's a line drive to left field. And that gets down into the gap. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Not in time, it's a double.
Well done, drives in the run. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now, here is Jeremy Pena. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Joe ranging back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Padres 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Way upstairs, and it's 1-0. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swings and chases a low one there.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that's down and away. And that one lifted in the air center field. Myers settles underneath it, and there's one away. So digging in now for San Diego, Connor Joe. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. That's through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
0-2 now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Runner on at first with one gone. Tirso Ornelas, the next up for the Padres. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That misses.
That's a ball.
And the count even 1-1. Popped up. McCormick brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now it's Elias Diaz. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Called strike right there.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
In the dirt, blocked. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch. And that is that. One left for San Diego. And they still trail it here 3-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Yuki Matsui. So digging in, Chas McCormick. That misses the zone. Ball one. Foul ball there. The 1-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Now one away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Gamble stands in here, takes ball one low. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ball,
that's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that one sliced foul. One down, base is empty. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 down, base is empty. Jake Myers digs in now. First pitch misses. 2 outs. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. That's off the mark. Full count, 3-2. Jose Altuve up next. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Astros are down quietly, but they still lead it 3-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Taylor Scott.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So back to the top of the order. Luis Arias getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And ball 1 to the right fielder. The Padres trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Right through there for a strike. That one fouled off. Missing inside. Counts full, 3-2.
We got a full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Merrill stands in now and watches strike 1. Just missed.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Astros 3 and the Padres 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Adrian Morejon. Back to the top of the order. Jose Altuve up to hit here. First offering and it just misses. He was late there. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Digging in, Isaac Paredes. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Altuve runs.
Yeah.
It's in the dirt. Throw to second.
1-1.
Tag out at second.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game, trying to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
One down, base is empty. Out to short, Bogarts. Slings to first in time. Yordan Alvarez, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Ball one
That's the
low.
ball. That's down.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Josh Hader.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Here's Machado. He's already homered in this game. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that
0-1.
hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Ball.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Out to short, Pena. Sends it to first. Out, leading off the top of the 9th, and they take care of a big threat right there. He's 2 outs away. Jake Cronenworth now at the plate. Hader, a former All-Star. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Right side, Altuve. And a couple of quick outs.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Last chance for the Padres. Here's Xander Bogarts. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Ball one
That's
there.
the ball.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Astros claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
3-1 ball game, quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
And your final 3.